to you and welcome to Adelante Chicago. I'm Lourdes Duarte. Bienvenidos. A world-class music program is coming to one of Chicago's largest Latino neighborhoods. The Gage Park Children's Choir will bring opportunities beyond music, hoping to build leaders in a way that's proving to be pretty effective in other communities. Joining us now to talk a little bit more about this, Veronica Roman Meyer. She is the Gage Park Choir Director. Hello to you.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
We are happy to do that. I would like to talk to you about why Gage Park. How did this neighborhood get picked to run its own choir? How did that come about?
Yeah, well, we have seen an expressed interest from the community of Gage Park. First and foremost, Chicago Children's Choir is a choir that started back in 1956 in Hyde Park. Since then, we've expanded throughout the city. We have different programs. We have our school programs, our neighborhood programs, and we have our advanced choirs. And we are actually already within the Gage Park neighborhood with our school choirs. And with that being said, there was an interest to add an after-school activity, and we wanted to make sure that we stepped up to the plate and provided that for the community and for the families of the Gage Park neighborhood.
And so many of us are familiar with the children's choir here in Chicago, but for people who are not, talk to them about, because it goes beyond music. I said that in the intro. It's not just about music and singing and learning about instruments. It teaches kids really leadership skills.
Yes, absolutely. I would say the singing is the main thing, right? We sing, we enjoy ourselves, but deeply rooted is really the global citizens that we are trying to kind of empower. All of the kids that we are meeting with, we want to make sure that they are understanding of being empathetic leaders. They are communicating, they are connecting with people within their community, within the city, and on the global level. We have tours that the kids can participate in. So our job is really to just create opportunities for these kids to really come into their own and really express themselves and really do it with pride in a way that gives them confidence, that gives them empathetic leadership, that is connecting to others, again, in the community, in the city, and in the world.
Yeah, and one of the great things about this, we're looking at video right now of the choir at other events. One of the great things about this organization is that these kids are highlighted throughout some of the most important events in the city of Chicago. It seems like I see them everywhere whenever I go, to a gala or to MC something. They're there.
Yes, we definitely have provided opportunities for these kids to participate in multiple things. We've collaborated with Lyric Opera, Ravinia Festival. We have definitely connected with artists such as Common and Chance the Rapper. We really just are creating opportunities and workshops for all of our kids within the city of Chicago to come, participate, really truly express themselves and do it in a meaningful way that is empathetic and that is giving to others.
Yeah. One of the difficult things I think in many of our Latino neighborhoods is that we've got that added layer of language and maybe cultural differences. And I'm wondering, are you having a difficult time attracting some of these kids to a program that really is brand new? How are you tapping into some of those kids and making sure that they come out and participate?
Yeah, a couple of things is the cultural responsiveness that we've had for all of our kids with the music that we put together for a performance. We have incorporated Canto Latino, which is a performance-based festival setting that we started many years ago in our Humboldt Park neighborhood choir. That particular concert and performance is really geared towards the Latino community, the Latinx community, really reaching and digging deep into selecting music that is representative of the Latinos in the community, especially here in the city of Chicago. Last year, we tapped in and we did a virtual concert at Sanka Park in Gage Park just to get the community excited about having this opportunity. The great thing too is, we are already in a lot of schools in the Gage Park neighborhood choir, and this was something that was coming from the community saying, we would like to have something with arts enrichment. And for us to be able to provide that opportunity for these kids and for our kids in the Latino community is extremely important. Plus, they need to make sure that they're seeing somebody that looks like them, who thinks like them. And that's where I'm stepping in as the conductor for the Gage Park Neighborhood Choir, just to really show like, hey, you can do this, we can do this together. And so we're going to really connect with our community and the schools in Gage Park to really kind of expand this and make everything feel welcoming to the community and connecting and collaborating with people in the community.
And for a parent who may be watching, and again, if they're not familiar with this, explain to them, walk them through what this would mean for their child. Meaning it's an after-school program. Is it just something that they go to a couple days a week? How much commitment would they have to have with the program?
Yes. Well, they will be meeting with us twice a week for our neighborhood programs. Like we are in school during the school day for our school programs, but for our neighborhood choirs, we do have a commitment that we ask of 2 days a week. And it's usually for about 50 minutes to an hour that we meet with each choir. The nice thing is that this is directly after school. We're trying to create arts enrichment in the community that is geared towards our young singers, our youth, and it's a great opportunity for these kids to come together, to connect with each other, to connect with the rest of the communities around us and our neighborhoods around us as well. So in regards to the commitment for families, twice a week after school, we have our rehearsals. They're usually about an hour long. They're going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the Gage Park neighborhood from 4:15 to 5:05.
Okay. All right. So as we wrap this up, what do you want parents to know about accessing the program in terms of how they try out? I know there's an open house that you've got scheduled here coming up.
Yes, so we have scheduled an open house on Tuesday, September 21st from 4:15 to 5 o'clock and another one at 5:15 as well. We are welcoming everyone to come to this open house who is in the neighborhood. We are asking all of our singers from our school programs in the Gage Park neighborhood to participate in this as well. Again, that is on September 21st. We are going to hold that at Catholic Charities at St. Gall for our families. It's going to be right in the community, which is amazing. And we also will have access to all of this information online at our website at ccchoir.org for more information.
And through some of the other programs, what have you seen other kids do with the experience that they've had with the choir? Do they go on to develop a love for the arts and for singing? What have you seen through your experience?
Through my experience, I cannot say enough. It is amazing to have these adults come back to us, and they're like, you're not going to believe what I'm doing. Regardless of whether they decide to get into music later on in life, the most important thing is that we're creating these connections to just make have world ambassadors.
Yeah.
And we do that through music. We do that through song. So seeing a lot of our kids move on and become these amazing human beings, hands down, it melts my heart every single time. But yes, we do have a lot of previous singers who have gone on and they're alumni and they come back to the choir, they help out with the choir, they are performing in many different places, and they're always staying in contact and connecting with us.
I love
so
it.
The confidence piece is just amazing to see that growth.
I could see you radiate that enthusiasm right now through the screen. It sounds wonderful. We are wishing you the best of luck, and I can't wait until we can have the Gage Park Choir right here on Adelante Chicago. Hopefully that's something.
Can't wait. Let's set it up. Thank you so much.
All right, ccchoir.org if you want more information about that September 21st open house. Veronica, we appreciate your time, okay?
Thank you so much.